Hi YouTube, it's Joe Calton again with Calton Cutlery. You can find us on the web, caltoncutlery.com. This is the second video, like I promised, casting the aluminum snowman. The last video we showed making the mold, ramming the mold up into the green sand flask. What we've got in these two other ones here, one of them is, well actually I can't say what that is until after Christmas. So. And I probably won't remember to say it again. So that one's a secret. This, let's see, one of those two is one of these. And this, if you don't recognize it, it is a tool holder for my lathe. I've got a quick change tool post holder on my old southbend. And this fits on top and then locks in place and holds your tool bit, you know, to be able to cut anything on the lathe that you want. So I ordered up this set of boring bars, and of course they've all got round shanks, and I don't have a tool holder to fit the round shanks. So I'm going to go ahead and cast up and then machine down a new tool holder, and it's going to have a little jig that gets clamped in here that'll hold those round shanked boring bars. So that's kind of exciting. Anyways, we should be just about ready to, yes we are. We're going to go ahead and skim the dross off. Okay, so that looks like a pretty clean pot. And you can see it's molten in there. That one stopped really fast. That's because that's a very small mold. Actually, I think we can probably get away with just leaving that there. Oh. I didn't get my my mold level, so these are really small ingots, and that's pretty close, I think. Let's see, we'll come over here and set this one, I need to go grab a brick. This is one of those things that you don't really think about until you're doing it. and that's where do you set a hot pot of aluminum at? And on this one we're going to melt down. We're going to melt down some more brass. To make brass snowmen on the second time. And I did get some flux, so I'll be able to play with this with flux and see how that works. So that's kind of exciting. But this will also give us a couple of seconds getting all that loaded up so that we can see how our snowman came out. Grab some pliers. Gonna set that off to the side, and let's see how our snowman worked. Boy, that came out so clean you could almost use the mold again. Okay, so there's our snowmen, and they did fill out quite a bit better. See, you can see the 3 stars on this one's chest, along with his scarf, his nose, the top of his hat. And this one you can see his top hat and his nose and his mouth real clear, and there's a couple of buttons, and then there's a little heart on his the right side of his chest right there. I don't know if you can see that in the camera, but that worked out quite a bit better. The backs are all nice and flat. So pretty much I'll just come back in here and then trim out this this little fin right here at the top. You can tell how hot that is. It's starting to, it was making my gloves smoke. But those will be nice looking Christmas tree ornaments. And then I'll probably drill a hole in the very top of them, you know, so that he can hang them up on something. But anyway, that's what that one looks like. And we should be good to go to knock these other ones out. Let's see which one this one was. Oh, that's the one that I can't show you yet. And it's a pretty big chunk of aluminum, so it hasn't quite cooled all the way yet. You can see the sprue just broke right off. It's still kind of soft. But this one right here, the tool holder, oh yeah, that looks good so far. Oh yeah, that looks good. There was a little bit of breakout on this one. I didn't actually make a pattern for it. What I did was I just filled up the drag, sunk this in it, packed it down real tight, and then put the cope on top, and then packed sand around the top of it, and then pulled it apart instead of using what they call a false drag, because I didn't make one. So this will actually come out really nice. What I'll do is, after it cools, I'll cut the sprue off, then I'll put it on the grinder and I'll grind these sides flat, get rid of all this stuff. Then I'll come back up in here with a couple of files. Maybe start off with the bandsaw to cut that big chunk out. That's where some of the sand let loose. Cut that big chunk up and then out, and then clean up this dovetail with the files. And then I'll have to drill and tap a hole for the holder that sets how high it goes in the tool post, and then drill and tap a couple of holes for holding screws, and then file a slot in the side here for the little holder to hold what it's supposed to. But I think that's going to work out pretty good. It'll probably only take me about an hour or so, and it'll be ready to put in service. So anyway, there's the tool holder and a successful pair of snowmen. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time.